come into this church, so I'm gonna take a quick vid of this church right here. A quick vid. So this is the beginning right here, coming to the church. This is the second part. This is this picture of the Tuesday. This is the third phase of Jesus Christ heading to the crucifixion. This is the fourth step. And normally they have an explanation as to what happens at each step, but this one does not have the explanation, so I'll have to find it somewhere else. This is the second step right here. Oh, excuse me. Do you guys have an explanation as to each step? Do you have something?
Yes.
Where can I find it?
Where our station is become? Very something.
I'm trying to see if they can give me. So we started from down here and then we looked at the way. Okay. These are what we call confession books. So 18th book. Oh, wait here, Mal. If you see a priest comes out, he's gonna give you the thing for the cross to determine the crucifixion, the different stages. If he comes out, I'll show you him when he comes. He's getting something. That'll give me a chance to finish this thing. I like it. I like that one. Okay, you got the black Nazarene right here. Nazarene. So this is the 8th stage of the crucifixion. This is the 9th stage. There's the 10th, 11th, 12th, this is the depiction of the boy whole jumper. This is the next one, depiction this is what this is 14. This is what the come in. It's 2 hours, gonna come in. Pray, say a prayer. That's about that. Give it to you? Yep. So I'll go quick. Walk in the middle. This is the middle. This is where back before COVID they would have a lot of water coming through there, holy water. People would dip their fingers in there, get the holy water and see what they got to say. So as you know, it started from down here, and then crucifixion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stages, 14 steps, 14 location. 14 location. I think I gave it to my wife, I think. I think no, they
but you can find on internet, you put the Stations of the Cross.
Stations of the Cross, okay.
Because we just pull it out during the Lent, so it's in the rectory. We don't have it here now.
Oh, okay.
So the 14th station of the cross.
14 station, okay.
You will find. That's the steps that Jesus did since he was condemned until he died on the cross.
Okay.
So
From being condemned until he died, until they take him down from the cross.
Until they put actually
into the tomb.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So from the time he was condemned until he was placed into the tomb.
Yes.
Okay.
More things happen, but they are recounted this in the Gospels.
Okay.
And all of them you can find in the Gospel.
Now I see a word was used in one of the readings today. It's the first time I heard that word. I'll tell you what it was. In the second, I think it was the second gospel. Let me see. The second reading today. Gehenna.
Yes.
This was the first time I heard Gehenna, and I'm sure that a lot of people have never heard that before.
Yeah.
So how if somebody read the scripture and they hear a word for the first time, and they don't have the knowledge to go and Google the word, right? Which most people don't, because they come to church, they listen to the priest, and then they go home, go have lunch, and then forget about what happened in the church, right? This is what they do, right? So is it imperative on the church to explain some of these things during the scripture?
Sometimes they do, sometimes I guess we take it for granted, but most of the time the priest what the Gehenna means is the hell, you know.
Right, yeah, damnation, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, damnation. And sometimes the scripture itself has a parenthesis that explains what Gehenna means. Sometimes translation.
Because my wife is from the Philippines and they're very strong Catholic, like 90%, like 90, maybe 97, 98%, right? And one thing I find out as I'm talking to her about the different scriptures, that she has no idea about the scriptures. Zero. Like we would go to church and then something would be said and I'll say, do you understand what they mean? And she'll say, no, I don't. I'm like, why? Right? Because what they do during the colonization of Philippines here by the Spaniards, they just push it on them. So they push them, they have to go to church, and that's it. Yeah. So they were following.
Yeah, but that was hundreds of years ago.
Exactly.
So
but it's still ingrained in their head. Yes. Right? Remember, everything is generational, right?
Yes.
It's passed on from generation to generation to generation. And one thing I've realized that they don't take the time to learn the scriptures. They just depend on going to the service.
Well, at that time, they didn't have access to the scripts. At
Correct.
that time,
yes.
That's what I said. That's why I say it has been hundreds of years. So
correct.
Everybody should have a Bible and read. If you don't read it, just go to the classes, to the Bible studies that the church has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's it?
Yeah, Father Torres.
Father Torres. I'm Luke and Joseph. Jesus' father. Joseph.
Oh, nice.
You see, you met Jesus' father today. You didn't even know that, right?
Saint Joseph.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning. How are you? Good? Yeah.
So normally when I go to a new church, I try to take a quick video of the church.
Nice.
You know, I put it on YouTube, afterwards.